We all have multiple personalities, and no, it is not a disorder. Today on Awakening with Amy. Welcome back. I'm Amy Valentine, certified life coach, hoping to awaken within you your creative power so you can have, be, and do more of what you truly desire. So I wanted to talk today about basically our personalities, our self, and not just the personality. But what I mean is we have multiple aspects of us. We have aspects of us that are created from fear, which is like the ego, right? And we have aspects of us that are created in love. So I like to call it the higher self and lower self. Right? That's our multiple personality. That one isn't, more real than the other. That it's the whole of who we are. When we remember the whole of who we really are, we rise. We awaken to that higher aspects of us, right? It's like everything, every mood, every attitude, every thought, every idea, everything is available to us right now. Think about it. I mean, if you go throughout your day, think about how many different feelings you have. Think about how many different thoughts you have. I mean, if you actually did that, it would probably drive you nuts. But just for argument's sake, you're never just happy or sad or always worrying or always anxious. Nobody's ever only one thing. But what do we tend to do? We tend to focus on what we feel the most. Right? And then that's what we see more of, because the mantra of the universe is more, right? The law of attraction says that which is likened to itself is drawn. So whatever we're being in any moment is what is, coming towards us, so to speak. It's actually just what we're seeing, right? So we have these multiple aspects of us, and we can choose. We're here, like Dolores Cannon says. She says, we are here to learn how to manipulate energy. And what does she mean by that? She means that we are a soul first. We're non-physical energy first, and then we choose to come into physical form. And we forget our power, but we're here to awaken and remember that everything in the universe is energy. Including this desk, including these flowers. Everything is a living, vibrating energy. And when we look at ourselves only as a physical body, and an ego, we're only seeing a very, very narrow view. The higher part of us that's connected to our source, right? God, infinite intelligence, whatever you want to call that energy, it's the creative force of the universe. And when we connect to it, via our higher self, we can be, do, and have anything, because every possibility right now exists. And the key is to awaken to the fact that we're always talking to ourselves. And it's really important to become familiar with that voice, right? The higher voice, the higher self is quiet, right? It really speaks to us through the heart, through our feelings. And the lower self, some like to call the ego, it's not a bad thing. We need it here in this realm, right? Otherwise, we would just stay in non-physical and never decide to experience a physical life. So the ego, when you look at it like just one aspect of us, and it's actually the aspect of us that gets us, through certain things in our life, it's really the doorway, though, to our higher self. It's the part of us that, the primal parts of us that want to keep us safe and keep us the same. It's a creation from fear. Well, you better not expand too much, better not grow too much, better not expect too much, right? It's just bogus. But does it serve us sometimes? Absolutely. Because if you're afraid in any moment and you act on that fear, you're creating more things to be afraid of. So fear sometimes makes us pause, makes us stop. But just know, when you turn away from the ego, instead of fighting it, turn away from the lower self. Don't resist it, don't fight it. Because whatever you fight, fights you back. Look to the higher self and see the higher view. And that's where everything you want is. So just embrace your multiple personalities. Embrace the higher self. Embrace the lower self. But understand the relationship. That the higher self never sees the ego or the lower self as bad. It just sees it as limited and not the whole view. And yeah, you can create from the lower self. Most people do. But when you awaken to the fact that you have that higher aspect, that higher view, the one that tells you your worth, that's how you become a powerful creator. That's how you leave the lower aspects of yourself just be. You don't judge them. You just keep looking. Anytime you doubt, anytime you fear or worry, you just let it be there. Because you know your higher self has your back. Until next time, have a wonderful day, and please like and share the video. That's how I get my message out, and I'm, growing my YouTube channel. So please subscribe and have a great day. Thank you.